Chapter 6.
Now Benjamin begot Bela his firstborn, Ashbel the second, and Ahara the third, Noah the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. And the sons of Bela were Adar, and Gera, and Abihud, and Abishua, and Naaman, and Ahoah, and Gera, and Shepaphan, and Huram. And these are the sons of Ehud, these are the heads of the fathers of the inhabitants of Geba, and they removed them to Manahath, Naaman, and Ahijah, and Gera. He removed them and begot Uzzah and Ahihud. And Shaharaim begot children in the country of Moab, after he had sent them away. Hushim and Bara were his wives. And he begot of Hodesh his wife, Jobab, and Zibiah, and Mesha, and Malcham, and Juz, and Sakiah, and Mirma. These were his sons, heads of the fathers. And of Hushim, he begot Abitub and Elpal. The sons of Elpal, Eber, and Mizham, and Shemd, who built Ono and Lod, with the towns thereof, Beriah also, and Shema, who were heads of the fathers of the inhabitants of Aijalon, who drove away the inhabitants of Gath. And Ahio, Shashak, and Jerimoth, and Zebadiah, and Arad, and Eder, and Michael, and Ishpa, and Joha, the sons of Beriah. And Zebadiah, and Meshullam, and Hizki, and Heber, Ishmerai also, and Isliah, and Jobab, the sons of Elpal. And Jachim, and Zichri, and Zabdi, and Elionai, and Zilathai, and Eliel, and Adaiah, and Beriah, and Shimrath, the sons of Shimi. And Ishpan, and Eber, and Eliel, and Abdon, and Zichri, and Hanan, and Hananiah, and Elam, and Anthothijah, and Iphidiah, and Penol, the sons of Shashak. And Shamsharai, and Shehariah, and Athaliah, and Jerushiah, and Elijah, and Zichri, the sons of Jeraham. These were heads of the fathers, by their generations, chief men. These dwelled in Jerusalem. And at Gibeon dwelled the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maachah, and his firstborn son Abdon, and Zur, and Kish, and Baal, and Nadab, and Gedor, and Ahio, and Zachar, and Mikloth begot Shemiah. And these also dwelled with their brethren in Jerusalem, next to them. And Ne begot Kish, and Kish begot Saul. And Saul begot Jonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbal. And the son of Jonathan was Meribel, and Meribel begot Micah. And the sons of Micah were Pithon, and Melech, and Teriah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jehoda, and Jehoda begot Almeth, and Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza, and Moza begot Bineah. Rapha was his son, Elisa his son, Azel his son. And Azel had 6 sons, whose names are these: Azrikam, Bacharu, and Ishmael, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. And the sons of Eshek his brother were Ulam his firstborn, Jush the second, and Eliphalet the third. And the sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers, and had many sons, and sons' sons, 150. All these are of the sons of Benjamin. So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies. And behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgression. Now the first inhabitants that dwelled in their possessions in their cities were the Israelites, the priests, Levites, and the temple servants. And in Jerusalem dwelled of the children of Judah, and of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim, and Manasseh, Uthai the son of Ammihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the children of Perez the son of Judah. And of the Shilonites, Asaiah the firstborn and his sons. And of the sons of Zerah, Joel, and their brethren, 690. And of the sons of Benjamin, Salah the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hazanuah, and Ibniah the son of Jeraham, and Elah the son of Uzzi, the son of Michri, and Meshullam the son of Shephatiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Ibnijah, and their brethren, according to their generations, 956. All these men were chief of the fathers in the house of their fathers. And of the priests, Jediah, and Jehoiarib, and Jachin, and Azariah the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Meraioth, the son of Ahitub, the ruler of the house of God, and Adaiah the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, and Masai the son of Adiel, the son of Jozrah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshillemith, the son of Immer. And their brethren, heads of the house of their fathers, 1,760 very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. And of the Levites, Shemaiah the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, of the sons of Merari, and Bakbakkar, Haresh, and Galal, and Mattaniah the son of Micah, the son of Zichri, the son of Asaph, and Obadiah the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, that dwelled in the villages of the Netophathites. And the porters were Shallum, and Akub, and Talmon, and Ahiman, and their brethren. Shallum was the chief, who hitherto waited in the king's gate eastward. They were porters in the companies of the children of Levi. And Shallum the son of Korah, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren of the house of his father, the Korahites, were over the work of the service, keepers of the gates of the tabernacle, and their fathers, being over the host of the Lord, were keepers of the entry. And Phinehas the son of Eleazar was the ruler over them in time past, and the Lord was with him. And Zechariah the son of Meshelemiah was porter of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. All these who were chosen to be porters in the gates were 212. These were reckoned by their genealogy in their villages, whom David and Samuel the seer did ordain in their set office. So they and their children had the oversight of the gates of the house of the Lord, namely the house of the tabernacle, by watches. In 4 quarters were the porters, toward the east, west, north, and south. And their brethren who were in their villages were to come after 7 days, from time to time, with them. For these Levites, the 4 chief porters, were in their set office and were over the chambers and treasuries of the house of God. And they lodged round about the house of God because the charge was upon them and the opening thereof every morning pertained to them. And certain of them had the charge of the ministering vessels, that they should bring them in and out by tally. Some of them also were appointed to oversee the vessels and all the instruments of the sanctuary, and the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the frankincense, and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices. And Mattithiah, one of the Levites, who was the firstborn of Shallum the Korahite, had the set office over the things that were made in the pans. And other of their brethren, of the sons of the Kohathites, were over the showbread, to prepare it every Sabbath. And these are the singers, chief of the fathers of the Levites, who, remaining in the chambers, were free, for they were employed in that work day and night. These chief fathers of the Levites were chief throughout their generations. These dwelled at Jerusalem. And in Gibeon dwelled the father of Gibeon, Jeiel, whose wife's name was Maachah, and his firstborn son Abdon, then Zur, and Kish, and Baal, and Neh, and Nadab, and Gedor, and Ahio, and Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth begot Shimim. And they also dwelled with their brethren at Jerusalem, next to their brethren. And Neh begot Kish, and Kish begot Saul. And Saul begot Jonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbal. And the son of Jonathan was Meribel, and Meribel begot Micah. And the sons of Micah were Pithon, and Melech, and Tariah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jerah. And Jerah begot Aelmeth, and Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Moza, and Moza begot Bineah, and Rephaiah his son, Elisa his son, Azel his son. And Azel had 6 sons, whose names are these, Azrikam, Bacharu, and Ishmael, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell down slain in Mount Gilboa. And the Philistines followed hard after Saul and after his sons. And the Philistines slew Jonathan, and Abinadab, and Malchishua, the sons of Saul. And the battle went heavy against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was wounded of the archers. Then said Saul to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest these uncircumcised come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was sorely afraid. So Saul took a sword and fell upon it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he fell likewise on the sword and died. So Saul died, and his 3 sons, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel that were in the valley saw that they fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, then they forsook their cities and fled, and the Philistines came and dwelled in them. And it came to pass on the next day, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen in Mount Gilboa. And when they had stripped him, they took his head and his armor, and sent into the land of the Philistines round about to carry tidings unto their idols and to the people. And they put his armor in the house of their gods and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, they arose, all the valiant men, and took away the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the oak in Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his transgression which he committed against the Lord, or against the word of the Lord, which he kept not, and also for asking for a familiar spirit, to inquire, and inquired not of the Lord. Therefore he slew him, and turned the kingdom unto David the son of Jesse. Then all Israel gathered themselves to David, unto Hebron, saying, Behold, we are your bone and your flesh. And moreover, in time past, even when Saul was king, you were he that led out and brought in Israel. And the Lord your God said unto you, You shall feed my people Israel, and you shall be ruler over my people Israel. Therefore came all the elders of Israel to the king, to Hebron, and David made a covenant with them in Hebron before the Lord. And they anointed David king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord, by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were the inhabitants of the land. And the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, You shall not come here. Nevertheless, David took the castle of Zion, which is the city of David. And David said, Whoever smites the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain. So Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went first up and was chief. And David dwelled in the castle, therefore, they called it the city of David. And he built the city round about, even from Millo round about, and Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David waxed greater and greater, for the Lord of hosts was with him.